Ouch. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight, we have a very special treat for you. Mono White is back in action. Mono White Aggro. I know Mono White Aggro is dominating the charts, last season, but I haven't really been able to ping that perfect Mono White Aggro for Standard 2022, but I think I'm onto something here. I've won a lot of games with it. I've won a lot of games fast. If you can get aggroing out, you can really put some pressure on people and do some serious damage. That being said, I actually think I'm going to make 2 adjustments here. That being said, this is really good. This is probably what I'm going to use to level up to Mythic. I'm going to be honest. It's Mythic caliber. But before we do this, before we get to the shakedown and breakdown, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Or else, guys, the like and subscribe will come and get you, and he will eat you using his vicious werewolf teeth. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainej for all the live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there. Every night, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You can check out our Discord community where you can get all the latest Magic the Gathering info and share your decks. And of course, this deck and all the others can be found on my AetherHub down in the description below. So check those out, guys. So what are we looking at? Portable Hole. Now I started out with 4 with more Expels than Portable Holes, but I think Expel's a little bit too slow, so I'm going to go with 2 Portable Holes to slow down their aggressiveness and to kind of clear the way for our guys to come in. Resolute Strike is a great card. I love the ability to attach equipment. Obviously, it's going to be very useful to be able to attach equipment quickly if it's a warrior, and this is basically a warrior aggro deck, a white warrior aggro deck. But I think people don't even realize that that bonus just for casting, getting +2/+2 on something, is extremely good. That's extra damage, that's extra power and toughness. It's just a good card. Usher of the Fallen, if you don't know it, get to know it. A great spirit warrior, very aggressive for white. White usually doesn't come out with high power and low toughness in early drop cards, but it can create warrior tokens, which is fantastic. And it's also a spirit warrior, which is basically the whole theme of this deck. Very, very good early play. So you can see we have some really nice early plays here to go in aggressively. Beaming Defiance, I like that target creature you control gets +2/+2 in hexproof. I like to do Resolute Strike and Beaming Defiance together for only 3. That's a 4/4 in hexproof. And adding an equipment suddenly as well. That's a really good surprise hit. But additionally, with as amount as removal and burn as there is in standard right now, I think that a little bit of hexproof is going to go a long way, guys. I think this one's underrated for instant and hexproof. I wish it was a little cheaper. I'd be happy with 1/1 in hexproof, but that extra 1 mana is taxing sometimes. Just make sure that you keep it handy to avoid those removal cards. Clarion Spirit, again, another spirit. If you don't know it, get to know it. A 2/2/2 drop, which is solid. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 flying spirit token. Very, very useful. Again, casting second spells is not going to be that hard. Look how many 2s we have and 1s. So getting the second spell out there is going to be pretty easy. Again, when we're pushing spirits, it's going to be pretty easy, and they are flying spirits, so we can push aggressively in them. Again, if you're going to boost them up, put it flying in, we want these early, round 3, round 4, we really want to be pushing aggressively and putting a lot of damage down on the board. Dwarfhold Champion. People get mad at this one because it doesn't have a good toughness and is waiting for a weapon or something to get tough. But I think that for a turn 2-3, especially if you're fighting against a mid-range or some sort of combo deck, you can start doing damage on round 3. That's a lot. And we do have a decent amount of equipment. It's another dwarf warrior. Warriors are going to be important in this deck. I think this is a solid card. Yeah, I really do like this one. You got to have it equipped. That's when it comes into full. But again, we're trying to choose cards that are aggressive, high power white cards. That's going to be the key here. Kor Blademaster. I mean, come on, guys. People doubt the Blademaster. Double Strike is probably one of the most dangerous and lethal abilities in Magic. People just underestimate Double Strike all the time. I think people do know how powerful it is, but I think people sleep on it, man. I had a Double Strike Orzhov Warrior deck back in Khans of Tarkir day. Absolutely vicious. This is very similar, which gives me those vibes of Khans of Tarkir, which I really liked. The whole Tarkir block was great. I really missed those days. Double Strike, 1/1, 2-drop, which is good enough in and of itself. Equip warriors you control have Double Strike. So now all these warriors, Usher of the Fallen, and the tokens that he makes, Dwarfhold Champion and Kor Blademaster all have Double Strike. Boom, what do we got? Relic Axes. We can give out these Relic Axes. When Relic Axe enters the battlefield, attach it to a creature you control. It gets 1/1. It's an auto attach, but if it's a warrior, it gets 2/1. So we're talking about if you have Kor Blademaster and Dwarfhold Champion out, round 4, you're looking at a 5/4 double striker. That's pretty bad. When you give her an axe, she's going to go wide. All right. So I did start out with 4 expels. Exile target tap creature. I love hitting this on somebody coming in, tapping, activating an ability, or just swinging at us. It's not great against, the old vigilance guys because they actually have to be tapped. But I do like to have this as a clutch play to destroy something that is just going to get out of there, especially indestructible stuff. You're exiling, just get it out of there. It's very, very good. It's very, very good. I like it. You can switch out portable holes for Expel depending on how you want to do, but I think Exile is going to be the way to go here. It's an instant too, which is useful. It's a little expensive, but I think it's solid. Maul the Skyclaves. If you want 3, I understand. I kind of went with 4 because I really want to go aggressive. I want to make sure we get these cards in hand. Maul the Skyclaves under battlefield. It's an auto attach. 2/2 flying first strike. Unbelievably good. You pick up that Maul, you go flying in the air and bring it down and leave a giant smoking crater. Kor Blademaster. Kor Blademaster, Dwarfhold Champion, any of these things, any of these guys with hammers on them with Kor Blademaster are going to be absolutely ripping people apart. If you're not on Maul of Skyclaves yet, it's probably one of the best artifacts in Standard right now. It is absolutely solid. 2/2 flying first strike for 3 mana, and if the creature gets killed, you can reattach it. Again, you can use Resolute Strike to get rid of that expensive reattachment price. I mean, come on, man. Very, very solid. You can also use Resolute Strike. Don't forget, you can suddenly attach Resolute Strike. So they can let in, they'll be like, oh, well, I'll just let in this Usher the Fallen hit me. Well, guess what? Resolute Strike, Maul the Skyclaves, and I have Kor Blademaster down on the board. So now he's a 4/4 first strike. Now he's a 4/4 double strike. You do 8 damage. They weren't expecting it. There's a lot of tricks you can pull off with that. Resplendent Marshal. Not a lot of love for Resplendent Marshal, but I'm trying to give her some. 3/3 flying, Angel Warrior. Okay, so she is following the warrior theme here. When Resplendent Marshal enters the battlefield, you may exile another creature card from your graveyard. When you do, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control other than Resplendent Marshal that shares a creature type. We have 2 creature types with this deck, Warrior and Spirit. If you have a lot of Spirits down on the board, hit Spirit. If you have a lot of Warriors down on the board, hit Warrior. Very, very useful. A 3/3 flying that has that ability, and when she enters the battlefield or dies, she gets to do it twice. So very, very useful one here. I think that she doesn't get enough use. I'm going to try to use her for this one. Selfless Glyphweaver. Now, one of the main staples of the standard mono-white aggros was the protection cards, the Indestructibles, your Selfless Saviors, your Wheat Boys, Alcide Wheat Boys. I kind of needed something to fix that. Deadly Vanity is not what we need. Selfless Glyphwielder is what we need. He can come down on the board, and on turn 3, when we have a full board, okay, when we have a full board out, what we need is protection against those Blood on the Snows, those big wipes. He is going to keep everybody safe from those big wipes, from those removals that you can finally hit the closing blow when they're trying to clear the board again. So even 3 of these is not a bad idea. He's the only one that's not a warrior spirit. He's a cleric. But mass indestructibility is gonna be key. Now there are other things you can use. You can use Last Day of Class. You can Semester's End. That's not Last Day of Class. You could use Semester's End. You could use the Spectral Knight, Spectral Protector, or something like that. I'm going with him because I haven't used him before and I want to get some use in. For land, I got 2 Emeria's Call here. Land is interesting. I got 2 Emeria Calls because as an endgame piece, 2 4/4 white Angel Warrior tokens and non-Angel creatures you control gain indestructible. Very, very nice finisher in case of a long game. A lot of aggro decks don't have good finishers in case you get bogged down on a long game. This will definitely help. It's a great mana, and it can come down untapped if you pay a little life. 2 Caves of the Frost Dragon for a little bit of flying aggressiveness. 16 Snow-Covered Plains and 2 Faceless Havens. You gotta push manlands. They're gonna try to wipe you out. They're gonna try to stop all your creatures. You gotta push manlands. So we're going to take a look here. 2.3 average. It seems expensive, but it's really not. It's really that 6 that's throwing it off. It's the Emeria's Call, which is really a land. So don't ignore that. 22 total, 16 warriors, and 8 spirits. Mostly a spirit warrior deck. Equipment, 6 of them. 16 planes. It's much more than that. It's really 22. But it doesn't count Emeria's Call for that one. And we look at it on the alternate view here. Emeria's Call is what's throwing off the thing here. So if you just ignore that, it's 1, 2, and 3. Really, we are hitting it on 2 and 3 is when we're going. 1 is going to get our aggression out early. We're going to get it down. We're going to be pushing people. And then we're going to go to 2 and 3 and try to close it off with really some aggressive hits. So that's what it looks like total. I've done very well for myself with this one, except when the shuffler says, homie, you've won too many games in a row. You got to stop. So let's get into it and see how she flies. All right. I was a little sick last night, so in case you're watching, if this video looks a little choppy, I kind of had to stop early because I was too ill, so I'm kind of re-recording the end and the beginning. I have some games from last night. I have the games from last night, but I was like kind of half dead because I was kind of sick, feeling a lot better this morning. So in case you were at the stream last night and you're like, oh, Jay, you know, because I kind of just abruptly left. I was like, I gotta go, guys, and just totally dropped out. But I am doing a lot better. Let's see if he wants to trade. No, he doesn't want to trade. The beginner's luck. Probably a burn or a removal. Yep. Alright, let's do that. Boof. They oftentimes they burn up a lot of their burn and removal, so you're kind of just going to want to flood the board and really load it up, because individual burn and removal is going to be kind of hard to slow you down. Roiling, Vortex. So we want to get Selfless Glyphweaver down really quick, because if they're trying to run Destruction, that's going to be our shield. So we kind of want him down. I know there was a lot of other good moves we could have made, but we really want Selfless Glyphweaver to kind of be there to be our shield, so we can continue pushing hard. have a feeling he's going to end up killing himself with Roiling Vortex. Ah, Exile. Okay. Very good. Baleful Mastery, good one. I mean, not much you can do against that except if you have Hexproof. I don't have a loaded Hexproof, so. So we're going to do this. He can't keep taking this much damage is the issue. I'm just going to try to put as much damage down as I can on him just out the gate. I don't care what I lose. I don't care what it costs. I'm just going to try to damage him as much as possible. Yes. Okay. Part of the problem is I'm not getting any mana here. He's already played 2 aggressions here. So let's do this. Yeah, part of the problem is I'm not getting any white mana. He could have something, but... there we go. So he's got to be able to take out 2 guys right now. He can probably take out 1. Maybe 2, I don't know. Let's see. He's already cuffed a lot of removal here. I don't know what his game is, though. I don't know what he's driving towards. It's a Bloodchief's Thirst. Probably a second one. Probably a burn. Nope, he's got nothing. Okay. So he is going to end up killing himself right now. Yep. There you go. Roiling Vortex just blasted him in the face. Hoisted by your own petard. Thinking. No thinking. Good game. There you go, guys. All right. All right, good one. So I think I'm going to cut to some of the games that I was playing last night. This was this morning when I'm redoing it. It's the same deck. It's the same kind of session. But I was so sick last night that I was kind of out of it. But there's some good games in there. So let's cut to those. If you see like some difference with the, I didn't want to be like, oh, you're trying to hide it. No, I was kind of sick. So, but there's some salvageable stuff. I don't want to have to re-record them, and you really get to see how the deck works, and you get to see me interact with chat and everything. So, if you see stuff that's like different, it's a little off. I didn't want to be like, oh, you're hiding it. You're trying to make it seem like the deck is better. No, it's. I'll show you the wins, the losses, everything else. So let's get to that. Krizuskimen? Did I say it right or? Oh, like the zombies. Oh no. Well, I really appreciate it, guys. If you haven't checked out the YouTube channel, please check out the YouTube channel. Ashthorn Gaming, how you doing? Decayed raid, yeah, shambling zombie raid. It's perfectly in theme with You're saying no, we're doing a thematic raid based on the upcoming Innistrad Midnight Hunt deck, so it was entirely intentional. So I just want to say that it might seem that people are just slowly shambling in like zombies, but that was on purpose. Inhill Drax. What is up, Inhill Drax? N button. Who else have I been missing? I'm trying to keep up with all the people popping in. It's a little tricky, but let's try this. You get another 100 villain points, and you can finally challenge the villain yourself. Very cool. Battle of Frost and Fire. Yeah, I figured that would happen. It was going too well, guys. It was going too well. Do that. There we go. Alright, he's going to scry. If I can keep my Beaming Defiance, I can be okay. Or if I get another... If I get another mana, that would be cool too. But he's probably got some sort of... Riddle Master Sphinx. Now, there's somebody I haven't seen in a long time. Ooh, Lord, I haven't seen that guy in a while. Oops. Why does he keep saying oops? I'm just not going to put it out. 20 people's crowded. I can't even see how many people are in it. Hey, Zarather. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you coming by. I do have a Discord. I have an AetherHub. I got all kind of stuff. My chat is usually quick. Is a dab hand with the links, but apparently they've just fell off. They just don't know what those are. He's probably going to counterspell that. He's got a saw it coming stocked right there, but we can draw it out. There you go. Oops. Now the question, my guy, the question that you've got to ask yourself right now is, do you feel lucky? Well, do ya? I called y'all out for still not doing my links, and now none of y'all doing my links, man. That's terrible, man. Containment breach. All right, yeah, he can do that. That's fine. All right, what is he gonna do? Hit me with it. Hit me with it. Hit me with it. Come on, I know you want to. So do we have any warriors? No, we don't. He keeps spamming oops, which is weird. Oh, he's going to do that one. There we go. Well, welcome, guys. I hope you raid again. I really appreciate the love for Magic Mike's, guys. That's really great. Y'all gonna be in the video tomorrow. Oh, now my chat is saying oops. Okay, there's Alrund's Epiphany. Wonderful. Yeah. Oh, great. Now everyone's doing it. This is wonderful. This is, yeah, we're doing great. This is great stuff here. This is content. Y'all enjoying this content? Some real good content for you. Oh, I'm so tired of Alrunds, man. All right, he's going that. There we go. Yeah, you said it, Stig. You said it. You said it, my guy. Oh, but it's so expensive. Yeah, people are just going to cheese it, though. People are just going to cheese it, you guys. Like, come on. What are you thinking? Counterspell. Oh my goodness, I can't even believe I got that off. Can't even believe that really happened. Shocking. Quandrix Cultivator. What even is this? Just Temur pain in the ass? Is that all this is? Is Temur pain in the ass? That's what this is? Yeah, this is just Temur pain in my ass, basically. This guy is the absolute worst person I've ever met in my life. Oh my god. Good game, man. Alrunds, man. If you can beat me without Alrunds, man, I want to know. I want to know. Can anybody beat me without Alrunds? Can it be done? I don't think it can be done. I don't think it can be done, guys. Honest to God. New challenge. Make a deck without Alrund's Epiphany. Any percent challenge. Hello. Alrund is fitting to become the new Ugin, man. Oh, jumping the gun here. There we go. Trying to go aggro here, man. Balance 10. That was his name. I'm playing standard. Hey, what's up, Mr. Micah? Wow. Doesn't want me to have any mana, I tell you that much. Hey, North Pacific Paladin, how you doing? Party people in the place to be. Dizzo143, how you doing? Above it. Test of talents. All right, he's gonna rip them all out. Yeah, it was worth it, man. Test of talents was worth it there. Would really love to be able to get a mana. That'd be super great if I could get a mana. Nope. Nope. Said no. Said no. Party people in the place to be. Cookies and cream. No, that... No. I don't think you should be doing that. I'm so confused. He's got a flash card in his hand? Or is he just losing? He's just losing. Okay. I was so confused there, man. I was so confused there. You know, I'm gonna go to my standard black backs because I really don't feel like we're getting a good service from these dragon backs. I think that might be the problem. I'm gonna go to good old-fashioned standard backs. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he attacked. This is terrible. 1 mana. Rusty Laser. Thank you for following, my guy. Maul this. It's not great, but we'll go with it. Portable hole. Alright, put another one out. As soon as I see them mouse over, a creature on a white deck, portable hole immediately. I am very sick. I am extremely sick. So, yep. And yet, after all that, I'm still here for you, making content. Isn't that amazing? I played this deck. I don't know if I played this guy. It's everyone's playing the same deck because it's freaking Diamond, and I hate Diamond. No. Just a regular cold. I know everyone freaks out whenever you say you're sick nowadays, but it's like we're living in the 1500s. Oh, you're sick? Oh, that means you're dead. You must be dead, because a sickness just immediately leads to death. No, it's just regular sickness. I just have a head cold. Yeah, my nephew got sick and basically gave it to all of us. He didn't have any COVID. We got him tested. He just had a virus, so. Hey, there we go. What's your win con? It doesn't matter. The ramp is the win con. Yeah, I'm not. We had a scare because someone in my nephew's preschool had COVID. I think some people, like, somebody got trolled and they're like, no, the point of Magic is to get as much mana as possible. And the person was going to say, and then cast spells, and the guy was like, shut up, I got it, I'll take it from here, man. And just left and didn't pay attention to anything else. So, that's going to be the main vector of COVID going forward, is getting it from school. That's going to be the main way people are getting it. It's going to be the number one way right now, unfortunately. Who is that Pokemon? Oh, interesting. I thought about putting Nadar in this, but then I realized that would be pointless. Sure. Yeah, welcome to Diamond, man. That's why I hate Diamond. I'd rather play in Platinum. I have more fun in Platinum. You're right. Hey, man, when you're right, you're right. I'm not even gonna risk it for 1 damage. I don't care. Oh, that was a bad idea. That's a big oof. It's a real big oof right there. Well, it's Doomscar or bust now. It's Doomscar or bust now. Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. Mr. Micah, okay, man. You getting it in everywhere, man. Yep, Greg Stoker, adios. Big Goof, yeah. big Big Goof is right. Hey, man. All things media. Are you doing it while wearing J Villain merch? That's the real question, Mr. Micah. Are you fully immersed in the J Villain experience? The Bird Council does not pass judgment. They only advise. Oh yeah, Stormblood. I have a feeling you're wearing that. You're wearing that hoodie all the time now, man. I have a feeling that thing's gonna get worn out. I don't want to know that. Yes. Doc Iraq. If this is a mono white, okay. And say if this is another mono exile, I'm gonna take my horse to the old growth troll. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Is that what I did? Alrund's defensively. You guys were really mad about that, huh? Nothing will ever stop me singing. I'll be dead and still singing. push. There you go. Push. You either got a wipe or you're lost. You got a Doomscar in your pocket? Nope, that ain't it. Ouch. Yeah, it just gives them a free turn to dick around in. That's basically all it does. Alrund's just saves your life, basically. That was a big boof right there. I got hit when I was playing my... What was I playing? I was playing an expensive deck. I think I was playing Demons. And I got Tasha'd, and he hit like 3 cards. Because the CMC, he hit like a 6, and like 2 4s or something. And he got like 4 cards. It was pretty funny. Here's the thing. My philosophy is, and I get flack for this, if taking out 1 card of your deck would make it fall apart, it wasn't a good deck. I said it, guys. If I take out 1 card out of your deck and your deck falls apart, you weren't running a good deck. You should be able to swap out 1 card from your deck without it absolutely crapping the bed. If you can't do that, I don't know, man. If you can't do that, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Pros Blossom? I don't know what Pros Blossom is. What's Pros Blossom? Now, I'm not talking about maybe it won't run as well. Maybe it won't run as well, but it can still run. If your deck falls apart. If your deck, I'm talking about if your deck falls apart, it just doesn't function anymore. Now, maybe it won't run as well. Like, I can make a veto deck. Yeah, that was a nice game of solitaire. I can make a veto deck, and if you take veto it, it's not going to run as well. But it will still run. But if I make a deck and I say, okay, don't play with those cards, and you're like, well, the deck just won't work, period, something is wrong. That's the ultimatum decks. They entirely relied on playing ultimatum. That was it. That was the linchpin. And that's why I started hunting them with Test of Talents. I just waited and pulled all the Test of Talents, and they scooped. That was the trick. Your deck should do 1 thing great and 1 thing good. That's the key. A lot of people sacrifice that for it. It should do 1 thing amazingly well. And nothing else. I don't know, man. So what does this do? What does this Pros Blossom do? Why don't you tell me about it? Why don't you tell me a little bit about Pros Blossom? Oh, is that the hey, okay, well, thank you for coming by, man. I appreciate it. Alrunds will create lazy play. That's what'll happen. You'll get lazy. You'll just say, it doesn't matter, I have a million extra turns. I can just ramp and just play at my leisure. You know? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what none of this matters. You know? Hey, no problem, North Pacific Paladin. I have the problem that my rich, smooth baritone puts people to sleep too much. Do apologize for that. Swing, swing. No, he did not respect the Blademaster. Here comes, yeah, Binding of the Old Gods. Who's he gonna get? He's gonna get the Maul. Interesting. Interesting choice there. I feel kind of wasted using that, but we're kind of doing a slow dance here. My turn. Okay, we'll do this. See, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna swing. Oh, fuck me. The one fucking thing that he could use to take it out, man. A sacrifice card, man. Isn't that a son of a bitch? Even a removal, I had a hexproof ready for him. Even with a removal, I had a hexproof for him. Son of a bitch. And now I got nothing but Mauls. Okay. Let's see if I can beat it before the skeletons come in. Any other freaking card, I'd have been fine. Yeah, I play pretty cheap. I don't play too expensive. And that's something that I've been doing for a long time. So I wouldn't really expect that to change anytime soon. Damn it, he has one freaking flyer out. Okay, we're going to do... No, I can't do it. He's got a freaking flyer out. Ah, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. He's got one freaking flyer in the way. one goddamn son of a bitch flyer in the way. And all this shit here. Broke my goddamn street. One rat son of a bitch flyer stop me. All right. All right, guys, that was it. I didn't get to record an outro for last night because I was in the middle of a game and I was exhausted and I literally just like quit the game. I was like, I'm going to bed. I turned the game off. I just was like, all right, bye everybody, I'm done. I was literally in the middle of a game and I was like, oh, guess what? Concede, exit. Hey everybody, good night. So I didn't even get to do an outro for last night. So I'm re-recording the outro right now. The word of the day is going to be, let's see. What do we want? Heart of the Warrior. Let's do it as, what do we want here? Let's make it be, yeah, let's make it be Heart. I don't think I've ever done Heart. So until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.